What is up, everyone? Aaron back in another review, and today I have a very interesting video that I wanted to take a look at, and it is a comparison video, the versus video, if you will. And I'm going to be looking at every version of, well, not every version, but between the Playmates and Neca versions of the Ninja Turtles, specifically Michaelangelo here. And because I don't know, I should write scripts for these. I recently did get this Pizza Club Michaelangelo Neca figure, and I really wanted to compare it to the Playmates Michelangelo figure right here. So we're going to do that. And I decided, well, let's make it more interesting. We'll also compare it, the Michelangelo in Disguise Neca Playmates figure, with the Neca movie Michelangelo figure. I also wanted to show this guy off really quick. This is the, I forgot what the brand name of this is called, but these are another form of Ninja Turtle toys. And these are definitely my least favorite, because they feel so thin and like papery, but that's not the point of the video. The point is these guys right here, Neca Playmates. Alright, let me go through a quick rundown on each guy before I do the verses, okay? So here is the Playmates 87 version of Michaelangelo. So this is supposed to be the version from the 1987 cartoon. Well, the very first cartoon. This I got in the 2-pack with, I believe it was Rocksteady, if I'm correct, or it might have been Bebop. It was one of those, and he comes with the turtle stand, and then his 2 nunchucks. That's it. Now you can either get it in the 2-pack, like I did, or you can get the single carded release figures. Now I don't have the Michelangelo yet. I only have Leonardo and Donatello on these single carded ones. So this is what it is, but they're all the same, just the different turtle that you bought. So, yeah, so those are the single releases, but that is the 2-pack version of Michelangelo, but they're the exact same figure. And then right here is the movie Michelangelo figure. Now, this was originally released back in 2014, I believe. These were released as single card figures, but they got a re-release last year, I believe, in the TMNT Elite Disguise figures, where they were all given overcoats and hats. I'm not going to pull that out because I feel like I have so many problems with this line. I'm just going to say that straight away. One, the disguises made no sense for the rest of the Turtles besides Raph, because in the 1990s movies, which these are based off, it says on the box that they are based off the 1990 movie specifically, not the other two. And yet they gave all of the Turtles overcoats, and I just feel like it's a cheap way to re-release them. But anyway, and another problem I had was with the head sculpt, and we'll get into that later, and I'll rant about that. And then here we have the Neca Ninja Turtles. Now, I have a very love-hate relationship with this Michelangelo specifically. The other Turtles I adore. I love these figures, but this Michelangelo specifically, I have problems with. You can take a good guess. I mean, he's only wielding 1 nunchuck. All right, and now we are gonna take a look at the Pizza Party or Pizza Club Michelangelo. So let's crack him open. Alright, now that he is out of the package, for the sake of time, I'm not going to be going over every single accessory that both this turtle right here and all the other turtles have, because this is supposed to be a comparison video. I'm just going to be comparing them, not reviewing them. If you guys want to see individual reviews on all of these guys, I will happily do that. I know I disappeared for another 3 months. I apologize. But I have more video plans, especially a very big video plan. If you saw my community poll, you'll see what the other one is, because this is one of them. I put 2, and there's another one after this. But anyway, I'm going to go with the movie figures first, because they're pretty easy and quick to get out of the way. So this, by far, wins between the 2 in terms of look. But it pisses me off every time I look at it. So these nunchucks, they look great, except this little black wire right here. I don't know if you guys can see that perfectly, if it zooms in. I don't know if it'll focus, but is the thinnest piece of material I've ever had on an action figure. The other one straight up broke off, and it pisses me off to this day. And it's just, I hate it. Well, while this one right here He's got really nice. This is the type of nunchucks I like. However, the head sculpt is... Oh, man, this head sculpt pisses me off every time I look at it. This is not a Michelangelo head sculpt. I'm going to make a review on the In Disguise figures for that, so I can rant about that, because I despise it. Now, the main focus, these two. It's not even a question about which one's better. Okay, this one is made for children, and this was made for man-children, okay? Get that right. It's not even close of a comparison. This one is 1,000 times better. It looks straight out of the cartoon. The shell, the heads, the head sculpt it has is gorgeous. And look at NECA actually knows how to do it, because look, chains. Why couldn't they do that with him? You know what? I'm not gonna complain in this one, because we're gonna make this a nice video instead of me just yelling at the camera for like 8 minutes. But anyway, this Michelangelo is not a bad figure. Do not get me wrong. Okay, this is a very good placeholder. If you cannot find that, afford it, or just get your hands on it. The only problem again I have is, what the hell, Playmates, with these head sculpts? These are not Michelangelo head sculpts. Okay, I know this one also had like a very, like, what is that? Like, he's just looking, but this has a changeable head sculpt. That's the difference. These all just have the nunchucks, and that's pretty much it for the accessories in terms of what is supposed to come with Mikey. And the nunchucks are pretty good. However, bro cannot grip them very well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clamp them in. This is something I had problems with. The thing is the hands. The hands are different. I really prefer when they just have changeable hands instead of fingers like that. As you can see, it is very easy to get the nunchucks into his hand. This is a very quick paced video. I know it is. I'm so sorry about that. I will come back to you with a better, longer video with my Abomination video, but that's going to be for a little while because I have more packages coming in for that video. But I just really wanted to go over on who's the better brand between NECA and Playmates when it comes to turtles. And obviously, it's NECA. It's not even a fair comparison if we're being real. But do not get me wrong, these Playmates figures are really nice, okay? These are really nice figures in terms of playability, if you will. And if anything, I feel like all these figures are worth a purchase, in my opinion. I love them all. Okay, I'm a Turtles guy. I know I said that wasn't in my Mayhem figures, but I retract that statement. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick comparison. And